Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I know I said I was going to do a weekly update on the stuff on the windowsill, but man, it's growing too fast. So I got to talk about it again. I know it's only been like a day or so, or a couple days, but that's the cool thing about microgreens is they grow so fast and the turnover rate is so quick. That it's a great way to get all your nutrients and stuff without any effort and really fast. And so I'm going to kind of show you how to use them now that you've grown them. If you can see this, these guys are ready to go. Once you see those two leaves, you can let them get a little bigger if you want. And here are some sunflowers. So those leaves are ready to go. Those are microgreens. That's all it is. It's that simple. If you see some like this, some sunflower seeds that might still have the seed, they will pop them off by themselves, but you can help them out so they can get bigger. You can just kind of slide them off. Be very, very gentle. If they don't want to come off, don't push it. Just let them do it on their own. Try not to rip them up out of the ground by the roots and stuff. But if you can slip them off, they will start photosynthesizing as soon as that seed is off. So yeah, go for it. Actually, they do through the sim as well. But yeah, never mind. So yeah, so these are basically the microgreens that I'm growing, and then you can take a little bit of at a time. If you have a big tray and you have a whole bunch like this, don't be in a super rush. Don't feel like you got to eat all of them at one time. If you have a sandwich, clip off a few and throw them in your sandwich. If you have some eggs you're making for yourself or your family, sprinkle some of these in there, cut off a good amount and sprinkle those in there. That will give you the nutrients as if you were eating a whole salad. When you're eating a meal and you can't really taste these. It's great for kids, especially if you're trying to get kids into eating more vegetables. So I'm just going to show you real quick. So I'm going to use some of these and some eggs for myself. These are the chard seeds and they sprouted really fast. So as you can see, you can cut them right below the leaf, or you can just cut them straight down as low as you can get. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So I have a plate right here. I'm just going to make a little cut, and so those are microgreens. If you've seen like bean sprouts and things like that, that's basically what it is. So you cut these down. This is what you're going to put in your food. It's all grown indoors. You don't have bugs crawling all over it and things like that, so you don't really have to worry about rinsing it, especially if you're growing it indoors. And that's it. That's all it is. You can let these guys keep growing. You cut off some. It may open up some sunlight for some more that want to sprout. So just let this be a living organism on your windowsill that you can harvest anytime you want. Get as many nutrients as you need, and eventually work your way up to eating whatever else kind of vegetables that you like to grow. Going back to these guys, are doing pretty well. Again, I got to put this tomato plant in a different pot so it can start growing bigger. Everything's doing very well, man. Like the sweet potato here has a bunch. It's ready. Each one of these can be its own sweet potato. Or you could just put this whole thing in the ground and make it a real strong one. You'll get sweet potatoes faster that way. But what you do is over the winter especially is a great time because you don't have a lot of space and things like that. Plus, if you don't have any outdoor space, it's perfect. You can get one of those totes like that you use for storage, or if you're moving, you know, those plastic totes that you get from Walmart or probably the Dollar Tree or anything like that. Grab one of those, fill that with dirt, then put this guy in it and bury it up until you get to the plants. So this stuff is sticking above, and let it just go. Put it somewhere where you can't really see the tote itself. And let these guys grow like ivy around your windowsill. When it gets high enough, just tape it up or use a stick pin so they don't fall down, but they can still get the light through the window. And there you go. You let it go for a few months and you can harvest sweet potatoes out of that tote in your house, free of charge, all that good stuff. So yeah, if you have already started your microgreens and things like that, show me your progress. That would be awesome. I'm showing you my progress. You should show me your progress. Sounds good? Eat healthy, save money.